क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. There are two principles and they cannot be changed. One principle is the principle of no change, and second principle is the principle of constant change. So where are those principles? Space is a principle of no change. Let there be volcanoes, nothing happens to space. Let there be wars, nothing happens to space. Let there be wars, nothing happens to space. See? This is one principle. Unless there is a principle of no change, changes cannot be established. That is why I told no kids. It's okay. Everything has got its own place. You are grastas, you have got kids. I wish each one of you have got one dozen kids. Doesn't matter. But then, every place has got its own time. See? That's why I was very angry with him. Last time when I came here, all tamasha. So I said, I will not come here. See, friends. तबला पेटी नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल is okay, but not here. See? So one is the principle of no change. Second is the principle of constant change. See? Just imagine, for the sake of understanding, when the earth is moving around the sun, that time if the space gets disturbed, what will happen? Space doesn't get disturbed. Let the earth move. See? Let there be tsunami in the oceans. Imagine with the tsunami waters and waves, if the space gets thrown away, what will happen? See? But without the space, can these changes be established? Cannot be established. So, what happens? That which is never changing, towards that our attention never goes. Our attention goes only towards that which is constantly changing. See? Take for example, How many fingers are here? Say 4. So what you have really seen is 2 things. Fingers and the absence of fingers in between the 2 fingers. Fingers are changing, moving. The space which is giving support to these fingers, this space is not changing. But our attention goes only towards that which is changing. See, friends. Therefore, find out what is that which has not changed and what is that which is constantly changing. I had told you in the outer world, space doesn't change, and the 4 elements. The earth changes, then the waters move, the fire comes and goes, the air constantly moving. Easier to understand. But when we talk spiritual life, we have to come back to our experiences and learn from that. See? So what is that where we are living? What are these 2 principles? Principle of change and principle of no change. See? If you ask a child in some house, I ask that child, hey, what's your age? So his mother told. Mothers think that their children are dumb. And that is true also. They are their children. So how can they be smart? So the mother says, Swamiji, he is 5 years. Then the child said, Mom, no 5 years. 5 years, 3 months, 22 days. See? So where is the attention? Attention is on that which is constantly changing. See? And then what is our struggle throughout our life? The changing should not change. Isn't it? Why and how the beauty parlors are run? See? Because in beauty parlors, these ladies go, gents also go, they go, and what they do? They do the makeup to cover the breakup. So, where the breakup is happening, it is happening in the body. And body is constantly changing. So what is our struggle in life? That which is changing should not change. Can it ever happen? See, my friends. So our whole life is spent only in this struggle. See, nothing else. You ask any old person. One child's example I told you, ask any old person. One oldie somewhere in India, in the morning time, about 6 o'clock that morning, I had no satsang for whatever reason. So I was sitting near a lake, very comfortable. 6 o'clock, nice, calm, quiet. One particular brand, shorty and thin person, he came running, tuck, 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 tuck. Half short, banyan and a polo cap, and he asked me, can you tell me what is my age? You can imagine in the morning 6 o'clock, you meet some unknown Swami and ask him this question, is it possible? He asked me that question. Can you tell me what is my age? So I like playing fools with the people. Good time pass. So I looked at him. I said, stand steady. I looked, you must be 3.5 years. I said, no, tell really. Then I told him, you are 81 years young. When I said, he nearly jumped out of his skin and said, you are the only first person who has correctly understood my age. I am 81 years young. I am not old. Now what is happening? A khichdi, hodgepodge. Body is 81 years old, but I am young means I am not old. See? So his attention is in two places. On the body, to which he takes eye, and actually what is he? He has no age. See? And therefore, the samsar, the world, technical term is samsar. This world or samsar is called samsar because the field of constant change is called samsar. See? And our whole life goes only in this. Changes should not happen. See? You see all the old people, they are all the time talking. When we were children, who cares? Old people have no future. They have got only past. So all the time talking about the past. When we were children, we used to go to the school even without shoes. And you people want so many of them. When we were children, we have never bought new pants. We used to get inherited from the eldest brother. It was being carried. All the time living in the past. As a result, they miss the beauty of the present. See, my friends. Therefore, who is creating these changes? See? Body doesn't know it is old. Body doesn't go through any pain. It is the mind which goes through any pain. See? There was a person and he wanted to play fool with the other. So he told him, hey, I heard your son in USA met with an accident. Now the son is in USA, he is in India, and this news came. And he became frustrated. In the old days, the wives grow wise, the husbands go dumb. This is a universal phenomena. So this husband started becoming frustrated. I told him, go, frustrated, angry, disturbed. Wife is cool. She said, stop shouting at anybody. Why don't you call him and find out? We can follow him. Till then he didn't get a click. See? Then he called. When it is day in India, it is night in America. So at 2 o'clock night, the phone rang there. The son lifted the phone and shouted, Dad, how many times I told you, don't call this time. Put down. He is all right. See, has anything happened? Nothing happened. But when this news, whether right or wrong, when this news has entered in his mind, all the changes started happening. See, friends, I'm taking you step by step. Therefore, that which is not included in our mind has no existence for us. Every experience happens only to the mind. See, you have to recognize not only listening, it must be your immediate experience. One example I have given number of times. It's very simple. Why I give that example? Because from that example I learned. And my process of spiritual life is learn from everything. And when you learn, you can never forget it. You are only hearing, not learning. Learning comes from your own experiences. See? So, after my satsang, somebody came to do namaskar. And my right toe, big toe, had some kind of growth. Like a strawberry, something, small thing growing on that. So, that person says, Swamiji, what is happening to your toe? I said, it is a wisdom toe. Another toe is growing. He said, it is not a matter of joke. It is serious. I said, then what do I do? You should get it operated. I said, okay, I'll get it done. And then he said, I am a doctor, I can do it. I said, okay. So I went to his clinic, sat on the chair like this, put my leg on the stool. He gave the local anesthesia. And after about 15-20 minutes, he took a rubber hammer and started hitting there. Just to see whether anesthesia is set or not. And therefore, to ask that, he asked me a question. Swamiji, how do you feel? I said, I am feeling emotional. You are taking so much care of me. He said, no, not that. Then what? Are you feeling any feeling here? I said, where? That means it was set. He said, now you can watch the operation. So he took the scalpel, cut near the growth and dug it out. And he said, you are lucky, everything has come out, nothing is pending inside. And then he kept it aside, blood was oozing and everything I saw. That time, you know what was going in my mind? I am a great yogi. See, my foot is cut, but I am not feeling painful. I am realized, I am God, I am divine. For 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, again the pain started miserably. I said, hey man, do something, it is painful. That day I discovered this. When the operation was going on, that time mind was banned entry in that area because of the anesthesia. See? Nothing happens to body. Body doesn't say, I am beautiful, I am ugly. Body doesn't say, I am old, I am young. Body doesn't say, I have got a pain. It is the mind. See, my friends. So, body is constantly changing, but it doesn't matter to the body, it is the mind where changes are established. See? Now, when we are using any instrument, like you are using your car, so we do take care of the car. See? We are using our house. We take care of everything in the house. We take care of our body. There also we take care. Give bath, give good food, organic food, give exercise so that the body remains healthy. Now tell me what we have done to keep the mind healthy. Think, friends, has anybody ever taught us that like we have to take care of our body, we also have to take care of our mind? Nobody teaches. Neither our parents, nor schools, nor colleges. And the problem is not outside. Problem is in the mind. See, friends. And then this mind creates an illusion of change. See? We talk about so many years. The other day, somewhere I was reading, the life of the dogs is 20 years. Our life is 100 years. Life of the mosquitoes is few moments. Life of the rats is hardly few days. Now be attentive. When we say our life is 100 years and the life of the dog is 20 years, we are using the same scale of time. See? You all must have dreamt. In the dream, you are sleeping here, and in the dream, you go to Switzerland with your friends and spend a nice time there and enjoy moving here and there. And you stay there for so many years or so many months, and you have their job, you have your wife, and you have their children. Everything is there during the dream. And when you come back here, oh, I was sleeping only for 1 hour. But within that 1 hour, we have gone to Switzerland. We stayed there for so many days. What does it mean? The time scale of the dream is different from the time scale of the waking. What is our time scale? 100 years. Is the 100-year time scale for the dogs also. What we call 20 years, for the dog it is 100 years. See, friends. And where all these things are happening? All these things are happening only in the mind. So mind is the culprit which is creating changes and giving undue importance to the changes. See? Now be attentive. I'll chant something, you simply listen carefully, and then I'll ask you a question. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So I have chanted 4 times. These 4 times sounds, they can be repeated. Om Namah Shivaya, again repeated. So it begins Om and Ya ends. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. The silence between the sounds never begins and never ends. So silence is the unchanging phenomenon. Sounds are constantly changing. That is the reason when we are absolutely silent, without any efforts, we are like space. I am using the word absolute silence, not the relative silent. Relative silent is this Om Namah Shivaya sound, silence. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. This is relative silence. Silence disturbed by sound. Again silence, again sound. So this silence is in relation to the sounds. Then what will happen? The silence will be against the sounds, and then we get disturbed. But now we have to reach the absolute silence. See, take a small room. In that room there is space. Outside there is space. In that room, you put some agarbatti, so the whole room will have the fragrance. If in that room some animal, rat, etc. is dead and rotting, the smell will be in the whole room. But in the total open space, you burn the factory of agarbatti or let millions of animals rot, no problem. Because the total space is not a relative space, it is absolute space. See? Children are inside the house. We are outside the house. See? Kitchen is inside the house. We are outside the house. Till such time, inside, outside is valid, we are far away from the truth. So what we have to do? Change the standpoint. Be very attentive. See? If you take a object, this object. When I move this bottle, the water in the bottle is also moving along with the bottle, is it not? Because it is inside the bottle. Imagine this bottle is empty. And when I move the empty bottle, the question is the space in the bottle moving? Think. When there is water in the bottle, with the movement of the bottle, water is moving. When the bottle is empty, meaning there is space in that. So when that empty bottle is moving, is the space inside the bottle also moving? Now, what we have learned from this? Therefore, I told you, spiritual practice is learning. I am not giving you mechanically, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna. You do that. Time pass ke liye theek hai. But if you really want to know the truth, you have to rise above all these small little things. Now, what could be the reason? The water in the bottle moves with the bottle's movement, but the space doesn't move. What is the reason? See? Come to a cul-de-sac, come to a blind end. If you just think cool, without any reaction, then one day you will discover this. Because the water is in the bottle, and therefore when the bottle moves, the water moves. But the bottle is in the space. And therefore, when the bottle moves, space doesn't move. Is it not? What is our standpoint in life? We are keeping ourselves in this bottle like the waters. So the bottle is our body and we are inside the body. So if the body is fat, I am fat. If the body is old, I am old. See? So what has to be done? Empty the bottle. When you empty the bottle, can you empty the space? Then, what will be the experience? From the bottle's point of view, inside, outside is valid. From space's point of view, inside, outside is redundant. When the bottle breaks, water comes out. But when empty bottle is cut, will the space come out? Therefore, what is the truth? The truth is, the space is not in the bottle. The bottle is in the space. See? We are not doing anything. Only analyzing our own experiences. See?
Don't let them to come. Please close. Close.
You should sit there. Now you go. Therefore, we have to simply recognize, are we considering ourselves to be a bottle or the space? See. Now we consider ourselves to be space. But which space? A relative space. 1 BHK, 2 BHK is my house. What about the total space? So when the infinite is crushed into a small area, it suffers, is it not? I told you 100 times. Again, I'll tell you. Learn from every experience. Don't have to go anywhere. One other example about this particular thing. There was a great musician, you might have known the name, Hari Prasad Chaurasia, musician, flutist. His son's marriage was in a 5-star hotel in Mumbai. So I was invited for that marriage. I go only for eating food. What I have to do with the marriage? You get married or don't get, who cares? My interest is my food. So all that photography, cinema, this, that, and all that was over. Then I took my plate and sat for eating. And one man happened to come. I don't know who is that person, with nice suit, necktie and everything. And when he was walking, I looked at him from a distance. I said, "Excuse me, please come." So he came. I asked him, what is the number of shoes that you normally put on? Imagine in a 5-star hotel, a Babaji taking food and asking this question. What is the number of shoe that you normally put on? He said, why are you asking this question? I said, please answer this. He said, 8 number. I said, you have put on 1 number less. Oh God, how do you know that? But is it right or wrong? If it is wrong, I am okay. If it is right, I am okay. Is it true? It is one, yes, it is less. But then how did you know that? I said, because the way you were walking, it was painful. Now from that, I learned this principle. When one number of shoe you put less, you suffer, isn't it? You walk like a cartoon. That Paramatma, infinite, caught up in the shoe of wretched body and starts walks like a cartoon. What can be done? Remove the shoe. No. I have spent lot of money. Then suffer. See, friends. So what is changing? That has to be dropped. And what is not changing? Hold on to that. See, what we were liking as children, when we grow up, do we like that? Then our area of attraction is, as children, different. Then teenagers, different. Then middle age, different. Old age, different. So we are constantly buffeted by these changes. But we don't focus our attention on the changeless phenomena which is supporting all the changes without undergoing any change. See, my friends, this is the reason. If you see, there are 4 places where people gather. One is free Bollywood dance invitation. Second place, hospitals. Third place, temples. Now in these 3 places, who goes? Bollywood free entertainment, bhogi, indulgent people. Who goes to the hospital? Rogi, unhealthy people. Do we get invitation from the hospital? You are not come for so many days, please come. No, we go on our own because we are rogi. We are not healthy. Then we go to the temple. Do we go for God? No. We tell him, oh God, kindly note down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do it, okay? I am going. Who goes to the temple for God? See? That is why longer the namaskar, longer is the list of demands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get, forgot one more, again second namaskar. Desire fulfillment is the only criteria of going to the temple. So these 3 places, you get lot of crowds. The 4th place, the gym. You see any gym anywhere in the world, they give so many attractions, so many freebies. See, join one and get one partner free, first month free, but come, nobody goes there. All the machines are standing pathetically, Ariyar, come, somebody should come. Nobody comes. Why? Who goes to the gym? Those who are healthy and want to maintain their health, they only go to the gym. Our satsang is like a gym. If any one of us is imagining that after listening to satsanga, things around me will change, we are in a wrong place. Our understanding is like what? One of my friend from US, NRI, you know the meaning of NRI? Not real Indians, fake Indians. So, one NRI, he was driving me from Mumbai to Pune. And you know, in India, the democracy is not limited to human beings. It is extended to animals also. So when he was driving, suddenly a group of buffaloes were crossing the road. And he became so angry. Swamiji, what is this? I said, buffaloes. Why they are here? I said, you ask them. I am not a buffalo. Ask them. See. Now tell me, who has a driving license? Buffaloes or you? If you are walking spiritual path, you should change, not the world around you. When you go to gym, your wife's weight will not come down, it will grow. Compensation. See, friends, if we are listening to satsanga, the change will come in us, not in the world. And what is that change? The change is this. First step, we have to recognize distinctly, clearly, everything happens only to the mind. Nothing happens to body. See? When a person is in coma, he never suffers. Those who are paying the bills, they suffer. Marta bhi nahi. Because they have to pay the bills. That comatose person is relaxed. He is not in a hurry to get up. See how great it is. So simple, it's not difficult. Now what we have to learn? In case of coma or in case of deep sleep. Now deep sleep experience we all have. In deep sleep, 3 questions. Where are we? Are we on the bed or below the bed? Are we inside the house or outside the house? Are we in UK or we are in Cambodia? Place disappears. Then, are we in 2024 or 1947? Time disappears. Are we husband or wife? That body disappears. But we continue to exist. Like in the space. The clouds come, thunder, rain, everywhere, waters. Then the clouds go away. Space is as it is. Nothing happens to space. Then, after some time, another group of clouds come, only making noise, but no rains. They also make noise for some time and go away. Nothing happens to the space. There is pitch darkness, sunset. When there is a darkness, is the space afraid or lost? If this example is clear, exactly the first cloud of thunder and rains is our waking experience. And what is the waking experience? I am now in UK. I am in 24 June. I am a husband or a wife or a brother or a sister or an in-law or an outlaw. Think. And then we go to sleep. And then we go in a dream. I have gone to Kathmandu and there this beautiful temple. I remember when I used to go there, it was so nice. But these days there are too many rules and regulations. So I told, I may be from other country, but I am a Nepali. I have come over here. All the fighting, etc. goes in the dream. That also disappears. And then you go into deep sleep, snoring away in the high pitch. What has happened to us? So this waking comes and goes, nothing happens to us. That is why old people say, I don't feel I am old. You cannot. Because you are not body. Body is changing. Mind is changing. Principles are changing. Everything is changing. Focus attention on that which is not changing. See? Sounds change. Silence doesn't change. So what is the silence? Absence of sounds. Sounds are many, silence is one. Forms are many, the space supporting the forms is one. So what is the space? Absence of forms and shapes. What is silence? Absence of sounds. Sounds are many, silence is one. When we are convinced of this principle, the changeless supports all the changes without getting influenced by any change. And my friends, we don't have to do anything. Only recognize your own experience. See? I see the red color. Is my vision becoming red? No. Then I see the yellow, dirty fellow color. Are my eyes becoming yellow? My eyes see the blue color. Are the eyes becoming blue? No. Meaning, when waking comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Dream comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Deep sleep comes and goes, I don't lose anything. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhirastatra namuyati. Bhagavan Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, childhood body has come and gone. Do we go to the police station? Excuse me, FIR, my childhood body is lost. Can you find out? Dear sir, you are a gentleman, therefore you have come here. But actually, you should have gone to other place. Where should I go? Go to a mental hospital. See? Do we say, my childhood body is lost? Where it has gone? But we are the same. We have not changed. The teenage body has come and gone. Middle-aged body has come and gone. In short, we all have 3 experiences of death. First death, when the childhood disappears. Second death, when the teenage disappears. Third death, when the middle age disappears. So we are expert in dying. Why should we be afraid of the death of the old body? This is what Bhagavan says, dhirastatra namuyati. Wise man is not afraid. And my friends, we all suffer, never because of death. We all suffer because of the fear of death. Just imagine, I die here. I have no problem. You have problem. Oh God, he has to die here and live. Ab kya kare? Where to take him? I am relaxed. See, my friends, therefore, we have to slowly understand that mind is creating these problems for us. How the mind creates problem? Like for us, our survival, we require food. Similarly, the mind also requires food for its survival. Now, what are our foods? 3 of them major: carbohydrates, proteins and fats. What is the food for the mind? Carbohydrate, past, bulk. See? Proteins, future. And the fat, present. 3 foods. So either the mind goes in the past and then जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन, वो भी गए भाड़ में, तुम भी जाओ. All the time. When we were children, when we were in Nepal, who cares, yaar? Learn to remain wherever you are 100%. You have learnt everything. If you are all the time remembering Nepal, go back. See? This principle again I learned. You are all my gurus. I learned from you only. One of my friend in Australia, in Newcastle, they stay. So his son, very chubby, now he's married, his father also. That time he was in class 7 or 8. So he pulled me, Swamiji will play football. I said, come on, yaar, I don't want to. No, you have to come. So I had to take food in his house. So I had to agree. Papi पेट के लिए सब करना पड़ता है. So I played for 10 minutes. And thereafter, I asked him, I said, hey, tell me, you go to India? Yes. Tell me something which I do not know. Swamiji is very simple. What? When we go to India, we talk about Australia. When we are in Australia, we talk about India. Are you dumb? Why don't you stay where you are? Who can help you? And then we complain. स्वामी जी दिल लगता नहीं तो आत्महत्या करो. You have to learn. ना घर के ना घाट के. Therefore, remember this. The mind is making fool of us. Learn to remain wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. You have learned everything in spirituality. See, friends, how simple it is. But the mind is making fool of us. So either the mind goes in the past and we keep on remembering our childhood. See, we used to go there, we used to climb on the tree and play. These days, children are the only time sitting inside the house. One imported grandfather from India was talking to the children in USA. So, that old man, who is the old person, they have to tell something to the children. If the children are sitting, why are you sitting? Stand up. If they are standing, why are you standing? Sit down. They have to assert their presence. They are not happy with what is there. So the child was playing his game, digital game, and the old man had nothing to do. So he started scolding. All the time sitting inside the house, go and play outside. So he looked at the grandfather, took the phone, that game, went outside, sat and started playing. Why don't we manage our own life? See, friends, so the first thing is don't bring your dead past in the present. How to do that? A simple formula. Don't ask anybody about their past and don't tell your past to anybody. Because of the past, our mind doesn't remain in the present. When we talk to others, what we talk? The past. याद है हम लोग वहां मिले थे. See, all the time, past. Stop that. So you have conquered your mind 1/3. Then the second thing, we keep on worrying. I don't know what is going to happen. If you don't know, relax. If you know, be prepared. Where is the place for worrying? But that worrying has become our second nature. All the time worried. Therefore, many people ask this question, Swamiji, after death what happens? I said, I have no experience, I can't tell you what happens after death. Now when somebody dies, what happens? Those who are alive, they are happy. Thank God, gaya. No, I am always afraid what happens after death. See, friends, when you are alive, has anything happened? So nothing will happen after death also. See, friends. So either the mind is taking us in the past or taking us in the future. So how do we do this? When we talk to others, we go in the past. When we talk to ourselves, we go in the future. See? Now here the owner or whosoever are organizers, they are listening to me. Do you think? No. So many people have come, but we have ordered only for this many people. I hope that sambar will be enough for everybody. I think it is less. I think I will add hot water and make a rasam out of that, And then I can put little rice there. And here satsanga is going on. It is not anybody's fault. This is how our mind doesn't allow us to remain in the present. See. And in the present, then comparisons begin. Stop these three things consciously. Don't talk about your past, ask anybody about their past. Don't try to solve the non-existing problems of the future. What is the worry? Worry is a non-existing problem to be solved. How can you solve that? Suppose this happens. Abhi happen hone do na. Suppose this happens. And then in the present, comparison. See? Therefore, friends, work on the mind. This is the simple technique I told you. And when mind stops, you have experienced the same what this space in the bottle has experienced. When the bottle moves, the space doesn't move. Because what is the experience of the space? The bottle is in me. I am not in the bottle. Is it not true? External air, internal air. Cut the connection between the internal and external air. Is life possible? Think. Therefore, where is the body? The air is not inside the body. The body is in the air. This object is known to me only when it is in my mind. If whatever is behind me, which I do not see, it doesn't exist for me. See? So when this object is known, how it is known? Object is included in my mind, and where the knowledge happens inside, not outside. And therefore, the body is in the mind is not in the body, and therefore in the deep sleep, when the mind drops the body, nothing happens to the mind, no thoughts, no disturbances, all happiness, and therefore tremendous snoring goes on. Why we are snoring in the deep sleep? Because we are happy. Try to snore now. You cannot. Because you are waiting. When is the dinner coming? 1 घंटा तो हो ही गया. See, my friends, when you look at the world with this understanding, when I come in contact with the world, unless I have given importance, nothing disturbs me. See? Slowly and steadily, we come to discover that the real way to remain in the present is to stop the movement of the mind. And the mind's movement can be stopped with reference to the time, space and object. So, how to achieve that? Wherever you are, space. Whenever you are, time. Whatever you are, object. Be 100%. And if you are really 100% in the present, you have nothing to talk. This experience that you are, you cannot define it. You cannot describe it. It is not the type which can be caught by the sense organs. Oh, it was blue experience. No, it was divine smell experience. No, it was a very sweet experience. No, your sense organs are not functioning. Yet you are. Your mind is not functioning. I like or I don't like. And your intellect is not functioning. It is not a concept. Concepts are subject to change. This unchanging substratum is the ultimate present. And when this present deletes the past and the future, past is tense, future is tense. When two tenses are destroyed, given up, present also cannot be a tense. Then it is only presence. That presence is utter present. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.